Hello everyone, welcome back to Digital Feeds. Today, I'm excited to delve into an in-depth review of one of the most exciting smartphone devices of 2025. So I've been using the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra for about a month now, and let me tell you, it's an incredible phone. Sure, smartphones have become somewhat monotonous lately, with almost every new flagship offering similar set of features and specs. And to stand out from the crowd, phone manufacturers have resorted to gimmicks like more megapixels, crazy amount of RAM, fast charging, and lately AI. However, Samsung has managed to cram all that into a package that is sure to appease plenty of users. If you are considering purchasing this phone but want to ensure whether it lives up to its $1,300 price tag, then grab your favorite coffee and let's embark on this comprehensive review of the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. Alright, so the phone comes packaged in a sleek all-black box with the Galaxy branding prominently displayed at the front. This year, Samsung has opted for a rather minimalist design. Inside the box, you will find the phone itself, securely wrapped in a protective plastic that covers the entire screen. And beneath the phone, we've got the usual suspects: a USB-C cable, a SIM ejection tool, and some documentations that most of us don't read anyway. Samsung has introduced some new colors this year, and the one I've got here is the titanium silver blue, which does look impressive. Other color options include titanium black, titanium grey, titanium white silver, and some exclusive colors like titanium jet black, jade green, and pink gold if you order directly from Samsung's own website. Personally, I'm loving this silver blue. It's got that sleek, matte look and surprisingly doesn't attract fingerprints like crazy. The flat edges with rounded corners make it much easier to hold than previous Ultra line of devices. I mean, I've always kinda dreaded the curved screens we have seen in the past decade or so. So this flat display definitely feels a welcome change. The device features a titanium frame coupled with Gorilla Armor 2 glass. Samsung says the glass is much stronger than its predecessor, but only time will tell whether it lives up to daily wear and tear. The frame is made of grade 5 titanium that not only makes it super durable but also gives it that premium feel. The back is made of Gorilla Glass Victus 2, which is also good enough to withstand occasional phone drops. At 218 grams, it's lighter than the S24 Ultra, and those thinner bezels give it a more modern look. In terms of storage, you can choose from 256 or 512GB as well as a 1TB version. Unfortunately, you can't expand the storage as Samsung has removed microSD card support, so it's better to pick up the right storage size from the get-go. Samsung has placed all the buttons to the right side of the device, including power and volume rocker, while the SIM card tray is at the bottom along the USB-C and S Pen slot. Speaking of the S Pen, it's still here, but there's a catch. It has lost its Bluetooth connectivity. That means no more remote shutter or air actions. For some of you, that might be a deal breaker, but it is what it is. The S Pen still works great for notes and sketches, but it's clear that Samsung is cutting back on some features to save costs. It still has that satisfying click button and snugly fits back to the designated corner slot whenever not in use. We are also looking at an IP68 rating for dust and water resistance, which means you can drop the phone up to 1.5 meters of water for about 30 minutes without freaking out. But let's be honest, you're still going to want a case for a $1,300 device. So I have linked some really impressive options in the description below. Do check them out. The camera housing on this new Galaxy series is super sleek and minimalist. There's no camera island or camera bar like the iPhone. Instead, there are 5 separate rings on the back, one for each camera and one for the laser emitter and receiver system. These do stand out a bit more than other phones like the Pixel series or the iPhones for instance. The rings protrude a bit too much, causing the device to wobble on flat surfaces. Overall, the S25 Ultra's design is more revolutionary than evolutionary compared to the S24 Ultra, I would say. Moving on to the display, the phone boasts a 6.9-inch dynamic LTPO AMOLED 2X display with 120Hz refresh rate and a peak brightness of 2600 nits. This is definitely one of the brightest displays on any smartphones I've used, and is perfect for watching HDR content or gaming. The The resolution is 1440 by 3120, which gives you a pixel density of 498 ppi. So yeah, everything looks crisp, sharp and vibrant. One thing to note is that the display defaults to Full HD Plus resolution, but you can bump it up to QHD Plus for sharper visuals. Just keep in mind that this may drain the battery faster, but other than that, this is one of the best displays on the market that may even end up as a major selling point for S25 Ultra. The screen also features anti-reflective coating that really enhances the user experience, especially when using this phone outdoors. Even in direct sunlight, the screen remains visible and the colors are vibrant without being oversaturated. Whether you're scrolling through social media apps or editing photos, this display is definitely quite a joy to use. The S25 Ultra has an ultrasonic fingerprint scanner just like its predecessor and some other Galaxy flagships. Unlike optical fingerprint scanners that need a flash, the ultrasonic scanner works super fast and reliably. But it might not work as well with some glass screen protectors. The phone does offer face unlock, but that's probably not the most secure biometric authentication method. Samsung has also improved the Edge panel, which now includes quick access to tools like AI Select. The always-on display is customizable too, and you can even adjust the RGB values and vividness of the screen. It's a small touch, but it shows how much control Samsung gives you over the user experience. Okay, so under the hood, the S25 Ultra is powered by Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy, which is like one of the most powerful chipsets available. Paired with 12GB of RAM, this phone is a beast when it comes to performance. I mean, gaming, editing videos, or running multiple apps at once is absolutely not an issue at all, and it handles everything with ease. The 40% larger vapor chamber helps keep the phone cool even during extended gaming sessions. Overall, my experience with this phone since I've owned it has been an absolute delight. More specifically, my day-to-day usage and how it holds in terms of battery, the real-life stuff has been impressive. So I won't talk about benchmarks because seriously, those don't really tell the whole story. Samsung has also been pouring a lot of resources into AI, and this one excels in this regard. Thanks to the Snapdragon 8 Elite's neural processing unit, the S25 Ultra can handle on-device AI tasks like image generation, real-time translation and voice-to-text conversion without breaking a sweat. It's fast, efficient and genuinely useful. Another area where the S25 Ultra really shines is the thermal management. During my gaming tests, the phone stayed relatively cool even after hours of playing the most demanding games. The vapor chamber does an excellent job of dissipating heat, which is crucial for maintaining performance over time. Now onto the cameras. The S25 Ultra features a quad camera setup on the back, including a 200 megapixel main sensor, a 50 megapixel ultra wide, and two telephoto lenses, a 10 megapixels 3x zoom and a 50 megapixels 5x zoom. It does seem impressive on paper, but how does it perform in real life? Well, in daylight, the S25 Ultra delivers stunning photos with excellent detail and dynamic range. I took a handful of photos and the camera did an excellent job capturing even the minute details. The 200 megapixel mode might even be an overkill for most people, but the 50 megapixel mode strikes a great balance between detail and file size. The photos look vibrant with sharp details and color accuracy. The ultra-wide camera has been upgraded to 50 megapixel and it's a noticeable improvement over last year's model. In low light, the S25 Ultra performs well too, albeit a few shortcomings here and there. The night mode helps brighten up dark scenes, but it can sometimes overprocess images, resulting in a loss of detail. The telephoto cameras are great for zooming in, though they occasionally struggle in low light conditions. When it comes to videography, the S25 Ultra is no slouch. It can shoot 8K video at 30 fps and 4K at 120 fps, and the stabilization is excellent. Samsung has also introduced a new log mode for content creators, allowing for more flexibility in post-production. In layman terms, it basically enables you to shoot raw footage with a log profile, so you can color grade it later using your video editing software. Overall, the camera system is versatile and capable. And Samsung has done a tremendous job throwing in the processing power it needs to deliver excellent photos and videos. Samsung has also added some AI-powered camera features like generative edit and audio eraser. These tools allow you to remove objects from photos, enhance audio and videos, and even create AI-generated images. While these are not perfect, they are still better than AI-related camera features on other smartphones. The S25 Ultra is powered by a 5000 mAh battery, which is decent but not groundbreaking. In my testing, it easily lasted a full day with moderate use, but heavy users might need to top up before bedtime. Charging speeds are solid but not class leading. With a 45-watt charger, you can go from 0 to 65% in about 30 minutes, and a full charge takes just over an hour. Wireless charging is supported at 15 watt, and there's also reverse wireless charging for your accessories or even juicing up another phone. If you're looking for some really great wireless chargers, I have dropped a few links in the description. The phone runs Android 15 with One UI 7 and it's packed with many AI features. Samsung has overhauled the One UI 7 design, but it also now looks more reminiscent of the iOS 18, I would say. But it is pretty decent and functional nonetheless. From circle to search to generative edit, Samsung is betting big on AI to set this phone apart. Some new features like Now Brief and cross-app actions are genuinely useful. For example, Now Brief is a new feature that lives in the home screen, and it can collect data about your day-to-day usage and present a snapshot of things you're most likely to interact with, like the calendar, email, or news. But it can also feel a bit redundant if you already use widgets. Cross-app actions, on the other hand, uses the power of Google's Gemini assistant. It basically lets you talk to your phone via different prompts, like for instance, searching for a particular item or brand and quickly add it to your notes or task lists. These features really show the potential of AI in coming years, and they are only going to get better with time. Another amazing AI feature is the AI Select, which through the Edge Panel toolbar offers the ability to quickly interact with on-screen content. For instance, if you're watching a video, AI Select can let you create a GIF, or you can do annotations or set current screen as wallpaper. There's so much you can do with AI Select, and I am probably only scratching the surface. Another standout feature is natural language search, which allows you to search for photos using phrases like beach sunset, or even photos from trip to Paris, and so on. It's a small but meaningful addition that makes organizing your gallery much easier. Samsung also now has separated the notification panel and quick settings screen so you can easily manage each. Although you can revert to the old design via panel setting options available within quick settings screen. That said, you can also customize the quick settings similar to Control Center on iOS, like repositioning or resizing the controls as you see fit. So is the Galaxy S25 Ultra worth it? Well, if you're coming from, let's say, an older model like, the S22 Ultra or earlier, this is a solid upgrade. I mean, the display, the performance, the cameras are all top notch, and the AI features bring a lot of value to the table. However, if you already own the S24 Ultra, the upgrades are incremental at best. The S Pen's downgrade is disappointing, and the battery life and charging speeds haven't improved much. At $1299, this is a premium phone with a premium price tag, so make sure you're getting the features you really need. But in case you want the absolute best, the most premium Android phone available in the market, then this is the phone to buy. And that's it for my review of the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more awesome tech reviews. And if you think I missed something, please do share your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.